I bought something today that I'm very excited about because I'm a child. So it's a crystal growing kit. I had a bunch of like weird science stuff as a kid. Like I had this thing where you could keep moths as pets, but you would grow them. Like you would order cocoons in the mail and then you would grow them. I actually am now just wondering if that was some sort of illegal butterfly trade that I was participating in as a child. So this is the N Science Lab crystal kit. I don't know if it's the same one I had as a child, but it says ages 8 and up on here, and I'm gonna be very embarrassed if I can't do it. There's some holders. So this is an LED light that I'll have to put batteries in. Probably have to take batteries out of my vibrator. That's what a child would say, right? Space age crystals. So these packets become the crystals, and then the powders become crystal, but like there's no, like what's the middle step? Like question mark, question mark, question mark, crystals. Protective goggles, which it says on the package don't do anything. But I appreciate the commitment to science. Some rocks, a magnifying glass, and some little cup thing. Oh, and then instructions. Oh my God, there's other things you need? Fuck, okay. Oh my God, this is so intense. Oh my God. We have to go into the kitchen. We have to cook this. I guess I'll use this. Even though that seems wrong. So I put water in the pan. Now, I'm supposed to take this crystal thing. It looks like sugar. It smells very bad. Base rock goes in here. A child is really supposed to do this. Like, there's sharp edges, there's scissors involved. I don't even know what an 8-year-old is capable of. Are 8-year-olds capable of using scissors on their own? So put 2 and drop them into B. Pour all the remaining ones into the saucepan. Okay? Wow. Wow. Okay, so thus far, you have to wait until it's completely dissolved. And then let it cool down. And then we're gonna pour, we're gonna, wait, what the fuck? Okay, so this will take 24 hours to grow, so I'm gonna leave it overnight once we pour it. I might have D batteries actually, let me look. What if I just had a vibrator that needed to take these? Who is this video for? Is it for 8-year-olds who are gonna buy this? They should probably stop talking about vibrators, right? Or is this for adults with nostalgia and sex lives who also make crystals? So it's for me. It says I have to let it cool down for an hour. That's why. Because I can't put... Do I look crazy? I poured the water into these. And I used yellow crystals and I used white crystals. Let's get candid. I don't know if I followed the directions 100% correct. Also, check this out. There's a little part of the instructions that says, if no crystals grew, it's because you used too much water. So I'm quite nervous that no crystals are gonna grow. But let's see. In an hour we will know. And then, well, maybe if I go to bed, maybe tomorrow they'll be fully grown. And so I won't just stare at them waiting for them to grow. You know what they say, a watched crystal never hatches. Okay, bye. Good morning, everyone. So these crystals were supposed to take 24 hours to grow, and they were supposed to start growing overnight. But what I'm about to show you is very disappointing. Let's go to the tape. Nothing happened. Let's look at this. Oh no, oh no. And I can't imagine if you were 8 years old, you wouldn't also spill everywhere. It made a very scary acid seeping noise when it hit the counter. Almost like seltzer exploding, which I can't imagine is good for the tabletop or getting my security deposit back. What I'm gonna do is try and boil the chemical again. Like, this has touched my hands so much, like am I going to turn into Alex Mack? So I'll use less water. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, I wish I could show you guys. I mean, you can't really read it. Maybe you can. But I'm not doing anything wrong. Again, this seems very dangerous for an 8-year-old. In the meantime, this is the LED light. Okay, so the light works. Take me to your leader. Oh, it changes color. I also want to let everyone know that I'm not wearing the goggles because they go over my glasses, and glasses are already protective goggles, and these are not prescription. Although, what if I just went into LensCrafters and was like, I need to make these goggles prescription? As you can see, we've installed the LED light and the crystal that I tried to grow last night. This is the base crystal. So this is not any growth. This is just what it's supposed to grow off of. And the LED light has revealed it has not grown. Okay, so I poured the orange liquid in now that it's cooled. So we'll see what happens. That's peanut butter. But this, check this out. It left a lot of like weird shiny crystal stuff in the pot. What does it mean? It's the next morning and let's take a look. So some crystal dust is forming on the bottom. Not the way it looks on the package. So let's put it on the LED light and see if anything changes. Oh, almost spilled it. I mean, okay. I refuse to believe this thing doesn't work. Why would you sell it to children? I guess because they're stupid and they'll buy stuff. What the actual fuck? What we have here looks like a broken popsicle, and it seems to have formed to the bottom of the cup it was in. Day 3 of me trying to make these crystals that are supposedly easy enough for an 8-year-old to make. Captain's log. I've lost all hope. I don't know if I'll be able to make / grow these crystals. I'm starting to believe there were never any crystals to begin with. I'm really at the end of my rope here. I'm really fucking losing it. I'm gonna give it one more try. I've gone with the ruby version. And I'm using much less water, and we're gonna see if this makes any difference. I feel like I'm making borscht. Ooh, okay. Okay, now something's happening. I feel like I've just been like quartzing these crystals. Courting these crystals, which is known as quartzing. What a great pun. For a long time, and they've been giving me nothing, and now finally I got a laugh out of them, you know? Yes, it's bubbling so much. It's having a reaction. Are you gonna make me crystals, bitch? Day 5. Let's check on the crystals. I already looked and it's just a blob. Nope. Entirely covers the light. Yeah, it's dissolving. Looks like this crystal is getting its period. Failed myself, failed my ancestors, failed the entire queer community. I could not grow the crystals. I tried. I gave it 5 days of my life. I used little water. I used a lot of water. I used medium water. Nothing. Starting to believe that this toy I bought for 10 bucks at a Toys R Us in Glendale was not legit. 0 stars. 0 fucking stars. What if I can't do it? No, I'll do it. It's for 8-year-olds, right? How hard could it be?